maybe let's start, and I'm sure more people will watch it when we upload it to YouTube video, because Saturday is a tough day for people who tend to have a life. So yeah, let's do it, Slim. Go for it.
All right. So welcome everyone. And today we're excited to announce that we're going to kick off our React Bootcamp, React 40 Hours Bootcamp next weekend. And that's why we're gathering here today to give you more details and info about it. So I'm Slim, I'm the education manager at Social Hackers Academy. And I will be mainly dealing with communication and administrative part of the bootcamp. And I throw the mic to Damian and then.
Yeah, and I'm Damian. I'm the general manager of Social Hackers Academy. We are excited to launch the React Bootcamp, as this is a new program that we're launching, and we think is very needed for people who either don't know React, or they have taken some time away from development, and then they're going to go back and study again and get a new skill that is needed. Like React is very quite sought out after companies are looking for React devs. And I want to introduce them, who will tell us what's his role here. Why is his camera open?
Hi everyone. My name is Zakdem. I'm from Tunisia, a computer science engineer, currently the technical lead of Connect Networks, which is an online payment solution. And I had previous educational experiences with Reboot Camp and the South Mediterranean University. So today I'm here to be your mentor and to try to help you to get started with React and to learn React, which is, as Damien mentioned, a very trendy front-end development framework, and that is in high demand now in the market. So hopefully we will help you to learn React and to get your job in React, or to build your own projects in React.
All right. So since we are starting next weekend, so we will have Discord as our communication tool for the to interact with us, with them, and with each other. We also will have 2 sessions every weekend, so one on Saturday and one on Sunday. It will be at from 1 to 5 p.m. or from 2 to 6 p.m. But then when you will join Discord, we can see if there are some other time slot that will suit our students better. But for next session, the first session, it will be or 1 to 5 or 2 to 6, and we will make an announcement about that on Discord for sure.
Yeah, and that is Greek time, by the way.
Yes, that is Greek time. So I don't know if our attendees have some question, maybe.
You can open your mics if you want. Maybe would you like to give a bit more information about what they're going to learn, how many weekends, more of that kind of information?
So it will be 5 weekends. So it's 8 hours every weekend. So the total will be 40 hours. That's why it's the 40 hours React Bootcamp. And I will let them tell you more about the content.
Yeah, well, in this course, we will try to get started with the basics, like definitions of some React main components, like what is a component, what's JSX, the state, the lifecycle methods, and then we'll dive a bit deeper into the deep foundations of React. like the new way of doing React, which is the hooks. We will interact with some APIs. We will use GitHub API. We'll interact with GitHub API to create a React application. Yeah, so there are some deep foundations that we'll get into that many React developers nowadays don't know that they even exist in React. So the course, the material is very well prepared, they're very well put together, and it will take you, as I said, from basics, like from zero to hero in React, like from nothing, from no projects, from no lines of code in React, no single components in React created before, into like advanced React, into being able to develop small to mid-scale applications in React. And also we'll learn some other technologies like Redux, which is very, let's say, necessary and for React. So hopefully you will get the experience that you are seeking for. And if there are, of course, any suggestions during the course, we would be like very happy to implement. We'll be flexible, we'll be agile about it.
Apart from the 8 hours that they have to participate in the live classes, how many hours do you think they must be spending like during the week?
Well, yeah. For this question, it's kind of the more you give, the more you get. So we will have it will be project based learning experience. So we will have some projects that are going to be hosted on GitHub, and all the students will need to clone these repositories and push their changes and push their changes. They will have assignments, weekly assignments. So you have like it's not gonna be very challenging that you're gonna stop having a life or something, but you're gonna have what you need. But if you want to give more, if you have more time and you want to give more, of course you're gonna get more, right? And for the repositories, all your commits, all your changes are gonna be like we're gonna have a follow-up and we're gonna have code reviews and corrections for all your assignments. So yeah, to answer your question, it's more of the the more you give, the more you get. But I think a solid 1 hour a night maybe will be enough to do everything that is needed.
So 5 hours or 5 to 7 hours per week, like 1 hour a day, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I would say that would be like for going through the theoretical part, and also you will be spending some time on the practical part of the program. So, and during the weekend, the sessions in the weekend, we will cover with them the week content, and then so you have the week after that weekend to practice what you learned and to go through the course and to work on the assignments, and it will be like that every week. So do you guys have any question related to the course, to the organization, to the communications?
Yeah. Talking about the organization, let me give a small brief. Social Hacks Academy, we are teaching coding for 4.5 years now. The last 2 years, we have moved completely online, and all our classes are happening online. So we really understand how online classes work, how to deliver the material, the support the students need during the context of learning online. And our main goal is to support people get a job after their graduation. Now, of course, this depends also on them quite a lot, because it's as them said, whatever you put in, this is what you'll take out. So if you build projects, if you send CVs, if you participate, in meetups, build your network, all these things that we will support you with. This gives you essentially a door to the job industry. From what I understand, Blondel and Persephone both live in Greece, so that's good. The job market is quite open for front-end developers. Now companies are changing their code bases to React because they need these new features that React brings. I'm not sure about Redux, to be honest, as I'm not a technical person, but I do follow the job market trends. For our ex-students, our ex-graduates, we have a 50% discount to our program. Otherwise, it costs 497 euros. But the real value comes from essentially ICDEM, of course, the curriculum itself, but it comes also from you, the student. Is for me 1 hour, like I expected many more, for example, as I believe you have to put a lot of effort to really build something, but I get the minimum aspect of it because you can spend 10 hours as well, and of course that will make you understand React much better. So yeah, Blondel says, great. I don't know, Persephone, if you want to open your mic, you are free to go. If you want to write in the chat, please feel free, whatever works for you. If you have any questions and thoughts, the class starts next Saturday, either at 1 or 2, but you need to connect to Discord for that. If you don't have access to Discord, or okay, maybe you haven't joined yet, I think you have the link in your email. If you don't, you can follow up with us or write it now in the chat. We can share it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I will share the link to the Discord.
That's the first step always for our classes now, is that you have to join Discord, where our team is, the instructor is, that's the place you get in contact with us. Apart from this info sessions or our events that we do quite often.
So I just put the Discord link in the chat. You can join us there, and if you have any, if you think after this meeting of any question, anything comes to your mind, don't hesitate to send us message over there.
Anything in particular, then about the project? Do you have a specific project in mind that you might work with them, or are you going to figure it out together with your students? How does that work?
Well, actually, we'll have some personal projects that everyone is welcome to do his own vision of the projects he wants to have. But we will have some projects that everyone, like some common projects that everyone's gonna work on. Okay, with like clear assignments, clear tasks to do.
Okay.
And like a clear output that you need to have at the end of the project.
Okay.
Yeah, we won't limit their imagination, but we will also try to have them on a track, on the same track together.
I see. That's great.
In order to make sure they are getting the most important concept and not to go and be distracted with other more, let's say, design related things and stuff like that while working on the project of their choice. But still, like if they will be working on their own project, and there are the assignment, as Ben just said.
Yeah, especially that the world now is celebrating React 18, the release of React 18. So maybe that would be very distracted when you type React now on Google. That's the first thing you get in the search results. So maybe you'll get to things that are more or less advanced and that are more or less not mature enough to be implemented in your project. So they can be deprecated in the future versions. So what we're gonna try to do is to keep them on track and to give them the basics, so later on they can explore on themselves.
I'm not sure I understand what React 18 is. Is it its 18th birthday? But it's
No,
much newer
it's
than
a
that.
new
Yeah.
version. Yeah, it's a new version.
Ah,
of
the new
React.
version of React. Okay, okay. Yeah.
So it has some new features that are not mature enough, that are more or less experimental. You see. So these are the things to avoid when you are learning new technology, actually. And in the course, we're gonna take them from the first versions of React. Like we're gonna go through class components, which are the first component, like the first version of React. And then we'll go into hooks that were introduced in React 16. And then we're gonna go into Redux and Redux.JS Toolkit. We're gonna do actually, we're gonna do also Redux in the old way and in the new way. So we're gonna see how it was done in the old way and in the new way. Because if you're gonna have a job as a React or a Redux developer, you're gonna work on some legacy projects.
Okay.
That's part of the job. You're gonna work on some legacy projects that are implemented like years ago. So you need to be able to understand the code and to be able to refactor it to a new version. And we're gonna have actually an exercise about that as well.
I think we cannot have a lot of questions like with Blondel and Persephone.
All right. Okay. So maybe wrap it up.
Maybe one question for them actually, if they can answer. If they have experience already. You mentioned that Blondel was a student.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He studied full stack.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Yeah, we had React a bit back then, but it wasn't very focused. It was, yeah, the main focus in our regular, let's say, coding bootcamp is always JavaScript.
That's cool. Because there are some concepts that we're gonna run into, like RESTful APIs and HTTP requests and how to consume an API, etc. So it's good to have everyone on track, or we can prepare some prerequisites for them to especially learn how not to create backend applications, but what are backend applications, what are server-side applications, and how to interact with them. So that's something we can figure out later at the start of the course for the students.
So Blondel says that they had React also in their class. So that's cool that you can take your React knowledge to another level. I don't know actually how you are doing right now in your life, if you are already working, if you are still working with React, or maybe you changed to other technologies based on your job. So would you like to tell us a bit, Blondel? Okay, so Blondel says, since I stopped everything, I was working, but on a different project. And Persephone also is an alumni from class 10 and interested to relearn React to a dealer level, and especially Redux Toolkit.
Yeah.
Yes, Redux Toolkit is very useful and helpful. Sorry.
That's something that's gonna be covered, fortunately for you. I don't know what's the dealer level. Maybe he means like a dragon.
I think
level
bigger,
deeper,
like
deeper.
Deeper.
Deeper, and it was the autocorrect.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all the stupid autocorrect. Yeah.
All right, and Blondel, I guess he started working on other things. So we will, it will serve as a refresher for you, and then you will learn new things when the course goes on, when the course goes on. So, yeah. Happy to have you on board, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the 2 students that we have now satisfy the condition I mentioned earlier on, which is how to interact with RESTful APIs and how does the internet work, and yeah, what is like the architecture of a web application. Yeah.
Great. We're happy to have you with us as well, Blonde.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so good to. Yeah, let's come by the office at some point. Let's do that. All right. So I guess maybe wrap this up. And yeah, thank you very much for hosting the event. Looking forward to next Saturday. Thank you them very much. I'm really looking forward to working with you in this project. I'm sure you're going to kill it. And Slim, as always, a pleasure. And Blondel, Persephone, thank you for joining today. We apparently made a mistake with making it Saturday. Maybe it should be Thursday or something. Hey, you learn something new every day, I guess. So yeah.
Thank God we have recording feature.
Yes. People, yeah, they always. That's also a problem because we say that it's going to be a recording, and then they'll just wait for the recording. But anywho, yeah. All right. For any questions you might have, we said the Discord is the best way.
Yeah. And I'm sharing the link again, just in case. Thank you, Persephone. Yes, definitely we will be in touch in Discord. So yeah, thank you, Damian, of them, and see you on Discord.
Yeah, see ya.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Weekend, everyone.